wanted to ask that. I wanted to segue back to that.
Yeah, I want to completely segue back. How do you pay your virtual assistants to work
Oh, I
with
love
you?
Soul.
Because when I tried doing a international wire transfer with my bank to bank, those transactions cost $40 a transaction. So like if I need to send some small amount, let's say $300, $500, $40, that's a huge percentage.
It is.
But like that doesn't seem feasible. I don't know if it's bigger transactions, then maybe it could be more feasible, I guess. But still, $40 is $40. So I'm just curious because I don't use international bank transfers, but I do have a virtual assistant, and I'm curious as to how you pay your virtual assistants.
So one of the benefits of using a staffing agency is that you get to pay your virtual assistants using a credit card. Right?
Okay.
Because I'm a U.S. company and I charge a credit card every month for your entire staff.
Can you mic a little bit?
I get to be the one to take care of that transaction, so that you guys aren't experiencing $5.99 or $20 transfers. Now, how do we pay them, right? It happens to be that particularly in Venezuela, a lot of people have American bank accounts.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they travel over here and open up an account.
You could, depending on the country and everything, they allow you to open up. Other countries are much more difficult to open up accounts in.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
so a lot of this, or their parents or their cousins have Zelle, PayPal. So it's very easy for me to pay our people over there, because the culture over there, particularly, is, and I'm just talking about Venezuela.
Yeah,
I don't know about other
yeah,
countries.
Other countries will be different.
But there is a huge culture of go to America, get a bank account, and then go back to Venezuela.
Mm-hmm.
But now you can get paid through Zelle and PayPal.
Yeah, Zelle is definitely affordable.
So that's how we do it. Would I be open to, and have I thought about paying our people using coin?
Cryptocurrencies?
Yeah.
Have you considered it?
I have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd be very curious to. I'd be extremely open to it.
So, like, you said that something that I think is a bottleneck in the whole payment system, where the Venezuelans have to come over here. That's a whole trip that they need to plan to come to open up a bank account and then fly back. The beauty about like blockchain technology is that anyone anywhere can open up an account without needing completely for free. All they need is access to the internet.
And governments aren't controlling that IP access to certain sites.
Some do more than others. There are some that are much more, I would say nonchalant about it. It just depends on the country. I wouldn't know Venezuela. I know ours, for the most part, you can access it pretty easily. They haven't blocked it. If anything, they block. At least for wallets, they can't really do much about it unless they block all like wallets.
Okay.
But
so wallets are program softwares. It's not necessarily a website. And it's all typically open. A lot of them are open source. So as long as you find a file somewhere, anywhere, it doesn't matter where, you could download a wallet onto your computer or your phone, and it will generate a QR code or an address.
Yeah.
If they could try blocking some sites, but they won't be able to block all of them.
Got it. Okay. So for the most part, someone anywhere can open up a wallet.
A wallet itself. The hardest part in crypto, for the most part, is onboarding your first initial cash.
Yeah, like having money inside the system, because like where does it come from? How do you earn it? But like
and how do you use it? Because that's where I think I'd run into some blocks with my people. Is like, hey, I'm gonna pay you in cryptocurrency. So open up a wallet. Cool. Hey, I transferred $1,000. It's there. For them, it's like, okay, now what? What do I do with this $1,000? How do I go buy my groceries? How do I pay my cousin who I owe $20 to? How does it work? Explain it.
There's a handful of different solutions out there where if they wanted to sell it like for like cash, they could exchange it. There's exchanges that exist where okay, I have this $1,000 of Ethereum, Solana, of Bitcoin in my wallet. Let me change it for cash and then deposit it into my bank account.
But those exchanges are websites.
Those exchanges are websites.
And those could be blocked.
They can. But also there's a bunch of them.
For the most part, most countries do have their own exchange that they just work with.
Complies
and
with
comply
their-
to certain of their regulations and whatever.
Okay. So
Like for ours is Coinbase. That it's our biggest
It's the biggest one with
for the U.S.
for the U.S. It's the one with
That's
the most.
our on and off ramp.
so this person would take the $1,000 that I gave them, would sell something on some exchange,
if they want to.
and then that money gets transferred into their
Yeah, they can withdraw
state
it.
bank account,
If they want
withdraw
and then they can withdraw it.
Also, there's other solutions where, let's say like Crypto.com, they have credit cards that are automatically connected to their wallet addresses. So,
Okay, got it.
So
Or
I
if
could-
someone else had a wallet and I owe you $20,
You send to
I
my
just
wallet.
send it to your wallet.
Yeah, and also
yes.
it doesn't have to be. For example, it doesn't have to be Bitcoin Solana. If you just want to send them the $20, it can be a stable coin,
Yeah.
which already holds that same value as the dollar.
Yeah, so that's one of the like headaches that businesses have. It's like, oh, I could own $1,000 of this volatile asset, and it could go up in price the next day, or it could go down the price. So, like, how am I gonna fix that issue? Like, they can't really do a lot of accounting with that. But there are cryptocurrencies that are pegged to certain currencies, like the dollar, the yen. So
multiple.
like they're called stable coins.
Yeah.
So they're fixed. It's like one of these will always equal $1.
Got it.
So it's just easier in terms of accounting purposes.
It's at the end of the day, it's gonna come down to, because I don't care about paying someone in crypto. Whatever, however they want to manage and do their money, do whatever they want.
I think the important thing to note is that it's removing the middleman of the equation for the whole transaction process.
Yeah, we don't need Zelle
We
anymore.
don't need PayPal. We don't
Yeah.
need
So
Paywise.
I send you some money. Here's your $1,000
And it
bucks.
goes directly to their account.
And the real question for me, I don't have a problem paying it. It's gonna come down to the person
If they want to receive
Oh,
it.
if they want to
absolutely.
receive it.
Absolutely.
And do they have the means of figuring out how to use it?
So, from my experience, I've asked two virtual like assistants of mine where I've just asked them, "Oh, can I pay you in crypto?" One of them said yes, a stable coin. The other one accepts Bitcoin. So now that gives me, as a business owner, I could start accepting Bitcoin in my business front, and anything that comes in, I could just use that to pay him instead. So it opens up, like, now there's a
Two-way, flow.
There's a flow.
So
It's like
because I'm
not just-
paying it, now I accept it.
Exactly.
And the more that companies do this and come together on this,
And
the
since
more widely accepted.
And since transactions are cheaper, it's like, okay, so now I gain from this. Because, like, for me, like I said, $40 wire transfer is insane. I'm not going to pay that if I'm not trying to send that much money. Versus if I'm going to send $300 on Solana, it costs me less than a penny.